Hey guys, it's your buddy Mr. Abby coming at you from my super secret science bunker here in Cortland. Got my gaming headset here so you can hear me a little better, hopefully. Um, I hope you guys are all enjoying the extra time with your families and time to enjoy this beautiful springtime weather that we're having here. Sure, it's still a little chilly and rainy where I'm coming from, but I'm sure nature's liking it, and I'm loving seeing all the changes that we're seeing along with our increased daylight hours that we're having along with springtime. Um, I wanted to ask you guys, what kind of things are you guys noticing change around you with the springtime weather? Are we hearing anything different first thing in the morning? Are we seeing any changes in the plant life around us? Are some of our insect and bug friends starting to come out from their holes? Maybe even a couple of them coming inside like they have for me, coming to say hi, getting a little warm inside. Um, Hope you're not smashing them. If you want to get them in a cup, get them outside. I'm sure they all greatly appreciate it. Since we've got a little bit of time over this unexpectedly long break, I wanted to keep you guys thinking. So I've included a little bit of a brain pop for you guys to check out regarding springtime. Might be review for some of us, but I want to keep you guys thinking about the changes that we're seeing and what's causing some of those changes as we move into these springtime months. I also included a little quiz. Should be pretty fun for you guys to check out. Some super simple questions from the Brain Pop and a little section there at the bottom to hear about you guys' thoughts when you're going outside, enjoying the weather. Maybe take notes or just keep in your head what kind of changes are you seeing, hearing, smelling. I know when springtime comes around, that smell just makes me think of starting my garden. I love it. If you notice over here, I've got my greenhouse already starting. I love getting on the gardening as springtime comes. You notice I've got some of my little bird friends here that I love to have up around spring, so I can see some of the animals and stuff that I really enjoy over springtime. I love hearing the birds in the morning. I love seeing all the different plants that are growing. I'm sorry if this mic's a little annoying, but I want you guys to hear me pretty well. Um, but let me go over this quiz with you guys in case some of you have a hard time reading it. Um, it's our brain pop for springtime. The first question is going to be the spring is the season that comes after, is it summer, fall, winter, autumn, or spring? In spring, the days do they get longer, shorter, or do they stay about the same? Do you find that you're going to bed around the same time? Do you find that it's dark first thing when you start getting ready for bed, maybe around 7 or 9 o'clock? In spring where we live, what are the plants doing? Do you see anything different in the lawns? Maybe you can actually see the grass now after all the snow is gone. Um, are the plants starting to grow again? Are they hibernating? Or are they making fruit? You might start to see some of those buds growing on the trees. In spring where we live, the animals are they still hibernating? Most of them hide in their little holes and sleeping out the winter still? Are they migrating south to find more food, like the geese as at the start of winter? Are they having little babies? You starting to notice little ducklings and goslings around, maybe a few more bugs kicking around? Or are they sitting around watching Netflix like some of us might be, and hopefully you're not? The seasons, I know a lot of us went over this. Are the seasons are they caused by the rotation of the Earth? Maybe you notice, maybe pretend I'm the sun. Are they caused by the position of our orbit around the sun? Or are they caused by the heat of that sun just baking down on us at different times? Or is it caused by the moon? Down here at the bottom, I hope you noticed that I've got a little portion down here for you guys to give me your thoughts. Share with me your springtime naturalist notes. I'd love to hear from you guys because it gets a little lonely here in my secret science bunker of springtime. I've got The question I've got here is, what kind of things have you noticed changing with spring? What do you see, hear, or smell that's different with the coming of spring? Did you hear a lot of birds chirping all winter? Do you hear them in the morning now? I know that if my windows weren't closed, you'd hear the birds just a chirping. You see any bugs crawling around? Anything that you notice? I would love to hear back from you guys on. Um, if you can't type it in, or if you have a hard time spelling out what you're thinking, maybe just keep a little science journal, draw some pictures, some basic notes so that you can share with them with me when we get back to school. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, and I look forward to seeing you guys once we get back from break. Um, in the meantime, make sure you guys are staying healthy, get outside, enjoy that weather, enjoy the extra time with your families, and as always, keep it awesome, my ducklings.